Hey there, how you doing? And welcome to Beatle Brad's channel. Great to have you here. And I'm back from the fest for Beatle fans, and I got some cool stuff to show you. And this is the program that we got for the fest. And you may be looking at this going, wait a minute, thought your name was Brad. Yeah, I know it's signed David. Yeah, so this is the program. And the reason I had it signed, and it's Peter Asher signed this for me, a friend of mine, David, I got this for him. So I'll be giving that to him. So don't tell anybody, okay? Keep it a secret. Don't tell David, all right? Yeah, so that's for David. But anyway, had an absolute fantastic time at the fest. Oh my goodness, I am worn out. Stayed up late every single night. I was there and enjoying music and friends and fellowship and fun. Well, that's Beach Boys song, but anyway. Before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to Mark and Andy, Tom, and also Joe, and also Alan C. of Alan C. Records. Good to see Alan. It's always great to see Alan. And definitely want to give a shout out to some of my other good friends Robert S. was just fantastic, and I'll talk more about Robert. Robert is a tremendous guy, and Robert has a channel as well. Check out his. Doc Dacus, the man in the house at the fest. Yeah, he was spotted everywhere. So that was great. It was his first fest that he's ever done. And Robert P. also. The three of us traveled together, as you saw in my video. And that was his very first fest as well. And Robert was fantastic. What a great driver and navigator, and all around just a great time. And it was lots of fun, that's for sure. So, you buy stuff and you enjoy collecting stuff, and like I got room for anything else. Different angle for you. So I'm kind of step aside here for a second. Kind of a different angle, and I'm back a little bit further because I've got some bigger stuff to show you. So what do you say we get started? And I do thank you for watching this video. I wasn't going to do this video, but I had some of my viewers say, Beatle Brad, are you going to show what you bought at the fest? And I was like, I don't know if anybody'd be that interested, to tell you the truth. I know it's Beatle related and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I just kind of figured everybody'd be like, okay, whatever, whatever you got, that kind of thing. But first up, this is a gift from Alan C. So thank you, Alan, for this 45. I haven't listened to it yet because I'm just now actually still unpacking, but that's really kind of neat. I have not seen this, so that's really kind of cool. It's almost kind of got a Beatle kind of looking kind of cover there. And here is the record to it as well. Very nice yellow label. And then thank you again, Alan. I will definitely be giving that a spin. I didn't think about doing this, but I got to kneel down to set this down. I got a table over here of my stuff, but, oh, well, you guys will survive it, right? Yeah. So when I met Robert, I met him in his hometown, and we went to one of his record stores, and I found this. And you may say, oh, wow, picking on the Beatles. Wait a minute, don't you have this Beatle, Brad? And I said, well, actually I do. I have an American copy and a UK copy, but I do not have this one because this one is from Taiwan. Yeah, I know. I do like the unusual stuff, and I do enjoy getting the things that you just don't see every day. So there it is. There's the Chet Atkins picking on the Beatles from Taiwan, and believe it or not, they sing in English. So that's really cool. Also, next up, you saw my thumbnail and you saw this. This was Patty Boyd, and got her to sign the album, and it was fantastic. I waited in line for an hour and a half. The crowds were horrendous to meet Patty. I still had this in the original shrink wrap. I took it off the shrink wrap to have her sign this because I really wanted her to sign this so it wouldn't smear by leaving the plastic on it. And just a quick story, Patty said to me, she said, I remember this. She said, I remember doing the photo shoot for this and the whole cover and the whole thing, but she said, I never saw the finished product, as she said. So what an exciting thing to get signed. Yeah. So that was from Patty. Thank you very much, Patty Boyd. Great, great fun. I'm kind of going to be bouncing all over everywhere with all of this, but this one is very cool. This is a magnet, and here's another magnet, and these are from Joe Mayo, and I'm wearing the hat from Circus Soleil. My wife and I went to go see Circus Soleil when it came out in Las Vegas. So the magnets kind of mean something to me, and plus Joe giving them to me. So thank you very much, Joe, for those. Those are pretty darn cool. I'm really glad to get those, and those will go in my Beatles room. And then from the Hollies, as you saw in my video, Mr. Sylvester. Yeah, I had him sign this, and this is from Taiwan as well. This is a Taiwan pressing, and he thought that was really pretty cool. So Terry was like, "Oh wow, that's pretty neat." So he and I talked about this being quite an unusual and rare copy. So I thought, it'd be kind of fun to have him sign that. So now I'm going to show you some of the things that I did purchase at the fest. So this is still sealed, and I'm happy to get this. But this is an 8-track, very cool, of John Lennon's Shaved Fish. And it's just a little bit different. The cassette and the 8-track were a little bit different than the album. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, look at that. Still sealed. And just for the fun of it, I kept my price tag on it. So there you go. There's the price of it if you want to see what that was. So, and then the next thing I got was this. Is really kind of neat. This is Seaside Woman, and this is the 12-inch of that song. And the B-side to Seaside is the B-side. Did you get all that? B-side to Seaside, which is the B-side of the 45, which could be the album. But anyway, this is a 12-inch, and that's really neat. I was really happy to get that. Got several different variations of that, but I do not have the 12-inch. And like I said, I haven't cleaned it up, haven't listened to it. But I thought I'd show it to you. Very cool. So I was very happy to get that. And then next up is John Lennon from Japan. This is Walls and Bridges, one of my favorite albums of John's. I think this is just his masterpiece. I like this a whole lot. This is one of my very favorites. So to get this with Japan was very cool. This is the slip cover. And plus this comes with, it's kind of loud, but it wasn't. I took it out of the case just so I could show it to you. But there's the CD. And there's bonus tracks on that as well. If you want throughout this video, I know I'm going a little fast, go ahead and pause if you want to see something a little more in depth and a little more close up. Here's the booklet. And the back of it. So here, let me just show you. So if you want, like I said, go ahead and pause on your own. Go ahead and read that if you'd like to take that in. Actually, I did that several months ago. I did that and held up something in Japanese. And actually, I've got a Japanese viewer, and he'll probably be able to read that whole entire thing, and he'll probably read it off to me. So, I jokingly say, go ahead and pause and read it. He did. I did not expect that. Then this is really cool. This is a promotional poster. That's why I was standing back, like I said. Promotional poster to George Harrison. And this is for Brainwashed. And it's a 2-sided poster. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. My wife's like, where are you going to put it? I don't know. I have no idea because I've literally don't have any room in the room. And I'm not going to expand, so no, I can't. I got to set that down. Can't do that. No, no. So then this is really kind of cool. This is a 45 picture disc, Timeless Beatles. And on the back, here's the picture. And I've got the album to this, but I've not seen the 45, and it's still sealed. Very cool. And one of the dealers at the vendors gave this to me. Very nice. I'm really glad to get this. I don't want to mention the dealer, but you know who you are because he watches my videos. So thank you. Wow, so very much for this. Because I did not expect one of the dealers to give me something. So I don't want to mention his name, like I said, because everybody will be typing in and going, oh, I want a copy too. Well, he didn't hand many out, that's for sure. So that was pretty neat. And then next up is still sealed, since we're in the sealed mood of showing things. This is an album of different artists and stuff like that. And George Harrison is on this with We Gotta Save the World. And this one is still sealed. Very cool. And here is the cheesy picture. The picture of George Harrison. Come on now. Why would my pet peeve. Well, I don't know if it's pet peeve, but just kind of, out of all the pictures of George Harrison, they put on one for Rubber Soul. Come on, man. What's up with that? Really? That's all he can come up with? All the millions of pictures of George Harrison for this album. They come up with that. But anyway, it's an unreleased song of We Gotta Save the World, and there is a promotional video for it, and I do have that as well. So this was cool and something that I've been looking for a long time. And also, for those of you that follow my channel and know me, there's also another artist on there, which is Madness. Give you the song listings there. So I like Madness a lot. So that's cool. So it's a 2-1 for me. That's just awesome. And then the fantastic Bruce Beiser got his newest book. So that's really nice. And I was so happy to get it. And this is all about Rubber Soul, Revolver. And as you can see the cover yesterday and today. And also for The Butcher, the American one of the album there. And this is just a really nice book. I've got all of the other Bruce Beiser books. And Bruce is just a fantastic guy. If you can pick up his book at your local bookstore, and if you don't have that, I'm sure there's Bruce Beiser Beatle books on the internet that you can pick up. But this is his newest one, and it's been out for a little while, but I've held off in purchasing this because I wanted to see Bruce. And it's kind of neat because Bruce does know me. So when I'm walking up, I'm in line, and he's got another person ahead of him, and he looks out and he goes, hey, it's Beatle Brad. So that was just crazy. There were a lot of people there at the fest, and you know who you are. A lot of you came up and said hello to me, and I appreciate that. That means a lot. So that's really fabulous to have people come up and say hello to you. That's just very kind of you, you know. So, and the great thing about this is Bruce signed it. Yeah, there we go. So, and I know a lot of you that are watching my videos for the Fab Fest, and the big reason why I showed a lot of stuff, and I'm showing stuff now, is because I know you're overseas, because I have a lot of UK viewers, and I know you can't make it. So this is the reason why I did so much, and I've got, other stuff coming. So that's one of the big reasons why I did the video as long as I did, is because a lot of you can't make it. So, all right, this next item that I purchased at the fest, believe it or not, Beatle Brad has never seen this before. So I was just like, wow, I am really shocked. I am amazed. And you may say, oh, wow, that's the front cover with John and Yoko for Double Fantasy. And yes, it is. But this is the 12-inch single promotional copy, white label promo. Make sure I get all the words in. Just Like Starting Over and Kiss, Kiss, Kiss. So that is really cool. And like I said, I've never seen that before. And I know some of you are probably looking at me going, oh, Beatle Brad, I've seen it. You guys are ahead of me then. Yeah, so there we go. There's the two sides of it. And also, before I forget, Robert P. wore this shirt and then gave it to me at the fest to wear when I'm out and doing stuff. So I'm doing a video with this shirt, so that's kind of neat. So thank you, Robert, for the cool t-shirt. Well, it's not really a t-shirt, it's a shirt. And also, I want to thank Doc Dacus, who made a fantastic CD for me. It's a 2 CD set of one-hit wonders, and I've got it in the car, so I don't have it with me right now. So let's pretend. So here's the CD. Isn't that nice? He did a great job. Here, let me open it up. It's a 2 CD set. Isn't that cool? So thank you, Doc Dacus. Excuse me. Ugh. Sorry about that. Hope it wasn't too loud for you. So thank you, Doc Dacus, for that. And it's really very kind of you to give me a very cool CD. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really, really am. Definitely. And this is an upside printed poster. Isn't that cool? Yes. Now that I ruined the intro beginning of that. But anyway, here's the Paul McCartney promotional poster, which is very, very cool for his album. And as you can see, it kind of talks about that there. Anyway, so I purchased this at the fest. And when I got home, I didn't realize, and probably the guy who didn't realize either, I got 2 of them. So there's 2 promotional posters, which will look fantastic up on the ceiling because I've run out of room. End up on the ceiling of stapling them up there. So let me gently set that down. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Really, really glad to get that. And then on Hulu, this is kind of going around. If These Walls Could Sing, which is a great, great documentary. And I'm looking forward to watching this. And here's the back. But this is a Blu-ray copy. And I mean copy because this is unauthorized, of the movie. So I was very excited to get this because I'm looking forward to watching it, which I don't have Hulu, so I'm looking forward to watching that, my wife and I. So that'll be really nice, really great to get, and I'm glad to get that. And I don't know if there's any possibilities of that being released on DVD, but for now, that's my copy. So, you know, there's things that you buy and all that kind of stuff. But to me, this was my holy grail. When I saw this, my eyes lit up and I was absolutely, unbelievably, totally amazed. I couldn't believe it. So let me show you. This is Ringo Starr and the album Scouse the Mouse. And this is legit. This isn't an unauthorized or anything. This is the real deal, man. And for those of you who don't know Scouse the Mouse, it's Ringo Starr singing a bunch of these songs. And it's really kind of neat. Actually, I kind of like Scouse the Mouse. I have a bootleg vinyl copy of it that I've had for years. And it's been a unauthorized, you know, bootleg. But to actually get the album, this, you may say, oh, okay, no big deal. I've never seen it. You know, it's kind of neat. This runs in America anywhere from $400 to $700. And sometimes more. But I believe it was only released in England and Germany in this vinyl format. And I paid nowhere near like that, you know, because I cry a lot, so I got a good price. So, very nice. So I'm very, very happy to get. And it's got the original inner sleeve with it. I've already put it in a polyfill jacket for it. So there's the record. And like I said, I need to clean it up. Haven't done that yet, but I will after this video. So that's very cool. And I really enjoyed that. And also I want to give a shout out to Kit O'Toole. Hello, Kit. How you doing? Spent time with Kit O'Toole. And she is just fantastic too. She also makes Beatle books, and she's a publisher of all kinds of fantastic stuff also. So hello to Kit. There were so many people there at the fest that were just so tremendous, and I apologize if I left anybody out. So much to take in. So I hope you made it to the end of this video. Hope you just didn't shut me down 60 minutes ago. I know my video is not that long, but there's just things that I got, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I've got a lot more to come in my videos. So stay tuned, because I got some big surprises coming too. Big surprises, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I saw that. Rare stuff, very rare stuff. So thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you on the next video.